Hello, dear students. I hope you will be attempting your task 1. We have already discussed it in the class, in the online class, and if any of you has missed it, here it is once again for you. It's a academic task 1. You will be asked to attempt a this has a suggestion in the end. It's a chart which shows the amount of money per week spent on fast foods in Britain. The graph shows the trends in consumption of fast food. There are two graphs basically. You have to summarize the information and you have to select all the important points and features and make comparisons where relevant. At least 150 words have to be written. It could be less than 150. It could be more than 150. You can go up to 170, 180, but don't take more than 20-25 minutes in writing this, including planning. This is the task. You can pause the video here and go on to write on your own. If you want to listen to the further commentary, you can go on. In the rough work, there are a couple of graphs. One is line and one is bar. When the country is Britain or then the people are British. This is the first part of the graph. So chart, bar chart, 3 types of items: hamburgers, fish and chips, pizza. The amount spent by per person per week. You will notice a trend here. The trend is, but before we go to the trend, we should notice that there is no date given to the bar chart, so it will be written in present simple tense. There are 3 income groups: high income, average income, and low income. Then, expenditure on hamburgers falls as income falls. From the highest group, 40 pence per person to 30 and then below 15. Per capita per week. Per person you can call per capita per week. Expenditure in fish and chips is the most in the average income group, that is 25 pence per person per week. Amount spent on pizza also falls within income, 20, 10 and 7 pence respectively. Try using respectively. This is the other line graph. And it shows the amount, the quantity of food consumed. You will notice that fish and chips, the quantity of fish and chips fell from 300 grams to almost 200 grams by the end of the period. The quantity consumed of hamburgers rose dramatically from 100 to 500, and that of pizza also rose, but not as dramatically. So here is the rough work. You have to write an introduction paragraph along with the period. You will notice that the first graph does not have a period and the second one does have a period. Then you have to write an overall. For an overall, you have to write 2 to 3 sentences about the most important part of the graph, the reason why this graph was first introduced. You have to write a body paragraph 1, write a body paragraph 1 about the first graph and write another body paragraph 2 about the second graph. Do not write about everything, just write about the important information and then that is it. Keep the tense in which you write in notice. The first has to be written in simple present and the second has to be written in past tense. Here is a suggestion. You will notice the tenses used in the first and the second paragraph. Please do comment. Your comments are necessary. You can comment in the comment box, or you can comment in the mail, and you will notice that we will come back and revert with our feedback as soon as possible. Thank you. Enjoy yourself.